as I listen to Vision Radio, to the many programs as I'm driving along, particularly when I've got meetings at the other side of the state of Tasmania, listening to that rich content, it totally empowers me as a leader to lead with courage, conviction and kindness. So I know Vision is an absolutely crucial tool in my life.
And I'm pretty excited because we have our very own mayor. You're our vet mayor, Teeny Brumby from Burnie, Tasmania. How you doing, Teeny?
Oh, my goodness, guys. I love a little bit of Visionathon. This is a really exciting time to ring in. But look, before I talk about how amazing your station is and why we are supporters of your station, can I just tell you the most exciting thing almost that's ever happened to me?
What? What is it?
Hello? What is it?
You wouldn't believe this, guys, but yesterday I happened to host the Governor-General of Australia, okay? So
Wow.
This is the most important person in Australia, more important, in fact, than the Prime Minister, because she has the ability to sack the Prime Minister.
That's
should
true.
She has
anything
the
go
power.
awry.
I like her.
This is the sort of important. So I'm at this lovely luncheon hosting this beautiful lady, very important lady, I might add, who's got security and all the like. And I said to her, look, Your Excellency, one of the things that would really change your world and give you an epic experience here in Tasmania would be if I could take you for a swim tomorrow morning. So this morning at 6:15, I took Her Excellency out into the beautiful waters of Tasmania. She came swimming with me this morning.
out.
Wow.
Did she wear a wetsuit? Is it cold?
Look, I did. Look, the funny thing is I actually took a wetsuit with me to this dinner and a pair of babes and a towel, just in case she was my size and would actually be courageous to come. And you wouldn't believe it, she came for a swim. So,
Wow.
look,
Did you get the security details swimming as well, just in case she needed some protection in the water?
Oh, we had security, let me tell you.
Yeah,
There
but
was
were
even
they
a
swimming
police
as well?
boat
Were they walking along the beach?
They were swimming as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
They're
we
hardcore,
had-
aren't they?
I
yeah,
wonder if the guys were
absolutely.
keen on that protection
Well,
detail.
it was pretty
Really?
dark. So, yeah, I don't think they were terribly thrilled, but they were very courageous and came out with us as well. So, no, it was beautiful. So I thought before we talk about your amazing station that I am just such a passionate ambassador for, I have to tell you my exciting experience.
Well,
this morning already.
you're mixing in some circles that most of us never get to mix in, Teeny, and we're actually very humbled by the fact that you love Vision Radio and you ring us as often as you can, or as often as we ring you, you pick up the phone. And, we just love your enthusiasm and your love for Vision. It is such a blessing. And you know what's encouraging to me, Phil? 24 people in Tasmania have donated to this Visionathon. And we're seeing that number grow every Visionathon. More and more people in Tassie are tuning in, getting involved in what God's doing through Vision. And it's just so encouraging, isn't it? And you know what? It's funny. I should mention that, isn't it, Phil?
I wonder why. Is it because we have our favourite mayor, Teeny Brumby from Burnie, Tasmania, a mum, a mayor, swimming with the Governor-General this morning, if you will. Teeny, you're on the line with us still?
Absolutely, guys.
I'm pretty excited. I can hear you're normally excited, but this is like next level. But while we've got you on the line, tell us, how did you come upon Vision?
Well, look, it's interesting. Probably 6 or 7 years ago, one of the CEOs here in the northwest coast of Tasmania, he is the CEO of one of the largest companies and the biggest employer in our region.
Wow.
He sort of casually mentioned to me, Teeny, I listen to Vision Radio and it is brilliant. You need to tune in. And he told me, it's 67.8. And so I tuned on in here on the northwest coast. Once I started listening, honestly, I found the content so rich, so encouraging. And I remember I was at this point where I'd been in local government for a few years and I'd been asked to join a not-for-profit organisation. And having done a bit of governance training, I'd heard that, there's some, your own assets are on the line. If you make bad decisions, you are liable. And I was like, God, I don't ever want to join a not-for-profit. That sounds too risky. But I was listening to Vision Radio this one day, having been asked, and I was contemplating, and Jeff Vine said, if not you, who? And that particular day, I knew that God was speaking to me through Jeff Vines' station on Vision Radio. And look, that would be impetus for me to join this not-for-profit called Camp Clayton, which is this beautiful camping and conference centre here in Tassie. It's a Christian campsite right by the sea, so it is gorgeous. And the focus is building up young people. And so I'm on this board. I soon become the vice chair, and then I become the chair of that organisation.
Wow.
And so that, I guess, was the training ground for when I felt called to become the mayor or put my hat in the ring to be the mayor of my city. I'd had this practicing, and, it was Vision Radio that was the catalyst for me to decide to run for a board, and then that encouragement once again to go, you know what, if not me, who? So I popped my hat in the ring for mayor and then am leading. And so as I listen to Vision Radio, to the many programs as I'm driving along, particularly when I've got meetings at the other side of the state of Tasmania, listening to that rich content, it totally empowers me as a leader to lead with courage, conviction and kindness. So I know Vision is an absolutely crucial tool in my life. And of course, it fades over the children. We've got 4 children. They're all growing up now, but you're going along to sport or you're taking your kids to school and you've got this epic Vision Radio playing over your children.
Mayor, I'll tell you what, if you ever stop being the mayor, you can come and be our ambassador. I think you are the greatest ambassador for Vision. But it's encouraging for us, Mayor. But as I said earlier, there's 24 people in Tasmania so far have given to this Visionathon. Very briefly, Mayor, I want you to speak to the people of your state and encourage them that maybe now's the time to actually make a donation to Vision. What do you got to say to them, Mayor?
Well, look, my husband and I, we are monthly givers to Vision because we totally believe in what Vision's all about. So every Visionathon, we take the time to talk and pray about what our gift might be. So because we know that it changes lives, ours included, we take this seriously. So for us, we just want to encourage those in Tasmania, well done, you're starting to give, but not enough. We want you to sow into this program, guys. Vision, it's more than a radio station. It's a lifeline. It helps us parent better, lead better, live better. And that's why we're going to keep cheering on Vision Radio from here in Tasmania. So, guys, please get out your wallets. My husband's already this morning donated in freshly as we've considered what our pledge will be. We're just so blessed to be able to invest into something like Vision Radio. So now we want you Tasmanians, open up your wallet. Let's give into this beautiful vision that changes lives across Australia.